Hello my lovely, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's reading is going to be looking at the current energy of your situation between you and a specific person. Also thoughts, feelings between you both of how you think of each other, action that each one of you is looking at taking, and the outcome. If you do want your own personal reading, then please check the description box below. I am open to doing readings at the moment. I've got places left. Also, I do help people to shift their energy and their thoughts into the right direction of allowing, if you're in no contact, or getting the version of your person that you want, getting what you want from your person, getting your ideal perfect relationship. So details are in the description box for that below, and I also have the Get Them Back playlist. Before we start, I do sound a little bit bunged up because I got a stinking cold, but I wanted to get this video out. So what I'm going to do is pull some cards, first of all, for the energy of the current situation between you. If it doesn't resonate, then this reading is not for you. Don't worry. Whenever you come across a reading, it is either for you or it's not. So if it doesn't resonate, then hopefully you will find a reading that will. I do have lots of pick a card readings that are timeless in my pick a card playlist. You can always go to one of them and see if any catches your eye. Okay. So the first thing that's coming out in the current energy is that some of you may be in no contact, because this card does signify for me somebody looking. You're looking for them, you're waiting for them, or they're waiting for you. So there could be some no contact for some of you. Also wanting to talk, wanting to get your point across if you're in contact. Okay, but you feel that your person, or they feel that you are not really listening. So let's expand on that. If you're in no contact, then you feel that you weren't listened to. You are wanting to get your point of view across. They might be, if you've ghosted them. But either way, there's a sense of either wanting to talk, say what you feel, and not being heard, or feeling that you are not respected or valued or appreciated or even loved. Okay, so Spirit is saying really look at what your inside is telling you. What is your gut feeling telling you? Your heart, they're saying here. Because they're saying sometimes our ego comes in and we have that logical, analytical, yes, but they did this, and the tit for tat, and the trying to get one over on each other sort of thing. But your heart is telling you a different story. Listen to what your heart is telling you. So if you feel like you're drowning in your emotions, you feel like you're not in control of the situation, then Spirit is saying release that, let it go. Okay, become the beacon that when you shift in your energy to a positive, loving energy, if you can't, then Spirit is saying you're not likely to get the outcome that you want. Because when you operate from a loving energy, you attract more of the same loving energy back. If you're in that resentful, hurt energy, which is fine to dwell in that, if you've been hurt or if you feel resentful, it's just going to take longer, either to the point where you do start opening your heart up again within yourself and in your thoughts towards this person, or to the point where you can't be bothered with them anymore. It's your choice. Okay, but something needs to be released here. So that you feel more attractive, so that you're in that attractive energy. What are mermaids renowned for? They're renowned for their beautiful voice, for luring sailors onto the rocks. But we don't want to lure your person onto a sense of false security, but it's all about becoming attractive, finding yourself. Okay, putting yourself back on your pedestal no matter what the situation is, not your person. Okay, come back to yourself, Spirit is saying here, so that you start to feel better within yourself, and then you can operate from a loving energy rather than a resentful, hurt, angry energy, which is going to delay things, is what Spirit is saying here. So let's look at their thoughts, your person's thoughts towards you at this current time. Well, they definitely do feel a lot for you here. The beautiful Two of Cups. You know, what you're thinking, they're thinking, what you're feeling, they're feeling. So if you are feeling angry or whatever, then they might be feeling angry at the moment. But the love is very much there between you. The attraction is very much there. Even if you're just friends with somebody, it doesn't have to be a lover. You know, that bond is there. It's a case of whatever you're going through at the moment. Ego is sort of kicking in. Rather than that loving energy, but it is there, Spirit is saying, okay, it is there. Yeah, they might be holding hostilities towards you, whether you're male or female. Perhaps you've said something, or they know that they've said something to you. There's a little bit of cutting energy is what Spirit is saying. Something's been said here, or was left with a sour taste in one of your mouths or both of your mouths. Okay, let's just pull one more. They want to see the loving, caring side, okay, or they want to give you that love. Either way, your person, whether it is a love relationship, a family member or a friend that you're wanting to know about, has very strong, affectionate feelings for you. That hasn't gone. So if you're thinking that they absolutely hate you or will never forgive you or are never going to come back or whatever, okay, that's not the case. They have a lot of loving feelings for you, but somewhere in the mix here, whether it's from your side or their side or both, there is this feeling of finger pointing. Yeah, but you did that, that was said, this was happened, I did this, they did that, a tit for tat thing, okay. And Spirit is saying that energy is just going to cause a delay in things being sorted for some of you, okay. For others of you, things will get resolved quickly. It's the way things happen, okay. But when you're operating from a fearful, lower, resentful, angry, hurt energy, things take longer. So in order to come back to the loving energy, okay, you can't speak for them because if you're in no contact, you can't say anything. But, you know, even if you're in contact, then it's just going to end in an argument when we start to say, yeah, but you need to change or you need to do this. It becomes a personal attack and people will attack back sometimes. So Spirit is saying when you start to bring in that loving energy about this person, not looking at what happened, but to go back to why you like this person, what good times you've had, that will shift your energy and your thoughts and allow this to come in. So let's bring in one of these cards that they want to say to you. I know I've hurt you and seem cold-hearted, but I've never felt anything like this before. Now this can come out when Spirit got me to do these cards, sorry, is because sometimes people are so overwhelmed by how they feel about you that they start to panic. It becomes too much, but in a good way, if you like. It seems horrendous at the time, but I know lots of clients where when their person has come back into their lives or when they've sat down and sorted things out from a loving energy point of view, the person is basically saying, oh my God, I was so overwhelmed because I love you so much, basically, but I panicked. Okay, so it may be if you've gone into no contact, you've been left thinking, what the hell happened? Everything I thought was great. Why is it suddenly gone into nothing? Well, sometimes it can be because that person just needs to think, you know, because they've never felt such strong, intense feelings about somebody, and perhaps they've got their own insecurities and they panic. Okay, so, but they definitely have very strong feelings for you here, thoughts about you and feelings for you. So let's have a look at your thoughts towards them in this, your thoughts with your energy. Again, that using your intuition. So Spirit is really saying to you here, follow your heart, come from that loving energy. I know this is in your thoughts, but your feelings come from the thoughts you're having. Okay, so let's carry on. What is your heart telling you about this person? You know, you might be there being angry or whatever, but what is your heart telling you? Because we know when we get to a point where we've had enough with somebody, we're not interested. That's it, end of, goodbye. So there's obviously something in your heart energy, in your feelings, that still is drawing you to this person. Hence you even looking at the reading. Yes, you do have a lot of strong feelings and thoughts in a positive way towards this person, even though you may be feeling, as I say, hurt, resentful, angry, abandoned, rejected, upset, not heard, not respected, valued. So again, embrace those changes. In order to see the changes, start thinking differently, thinking in a loving way, positive way, instead of the lower energy, okay? Because if you're in that lower energy, you're going to cause a stalemate situation, or you're going to delay things. Anger and the lower energies keep stuff away from us. When we rise in our energy, it attracts to us. Okay, so a little bit of a shift is needed there, my lovelies. In your own time, Spirit is saying, but you know, sometimes we don't shift in energy enough. They might come back in, and you fall out again, or things go okay for a little while and then it falls out again. So there's the overall theme is to shift in that energy. Right, let's have a look at their feelings. Again, the Empress. So you're the one, if you're in a, if it was a loving connection, a love connection with the key to their heart, they do think the world of you. Okay, their love for you is very deep. It has not gone away. If you're in no contact, they are very much still thinking about you. Okay, they very much have feelings for you. If you're in contact and things are hot and cold and you're seeing them as, all the things I mentioned before, then just shift your energy and your thoughts as if you're in that loving relationship. How would you feel if they were giving you all the love? Tell yourself a new story. See them as the desired version of them that you want them to be, because all versions of us exist, and everything depends on the story you're telling yourself and your thoughts. Your thoughts become things. Okay, so look at the story you're telling yourself, and when you shift to that loving story, you will see changes. Okay, that's why I work with people, to help them to shift from the old and the stagnant old story, repeating that old story every day, and they did this and they're horrible, or they don't love me, or whatever the situation is, to the new story and the new desired version, and they see the changes. Okay. Yeah, they want a favourable outcome, definitely. They want things to be favourable between you. They want things to be sorted out. And again, very passionate about you, and they are wanting to talk to you here. And also they do see a future with you. And again, they're very passionate about you. So my lovelies, really look at what you are saying to yourself about this person. Oh, they want me to pull in one of these. Hang on. I'm going to be contacting you soon as I've got something to say that may surprise you. Now, that's not a bad surprise, it's a good surprise. So you might be thinking they don't love me, they've been in no contact for ages. Okay, we've had a big argument, they probably will never forgive me, or I can never forgive them. But what they say will surprise you, because there is a lot of love. Again, even if it's a family member or a friend, this is not over. Okay, there is communication coming in, however long it takes. Just make sure that you shift your energy. It's all that Spirit is telling you here. It's all about what energy we operate from, and the thoughts that we tell ourselves, and arguments in our heads with them. What story are you telling yourself? How are you seeing them? What are you thinking about them, feeling about them? If it's not lining up to the outcome that you would want, shift your thoughts and feelings towards that. So let's look at your feelings. Start to be receptive. See how the sun is all about happiness, positivity, joy, getting what you want. And see here on the card how she's got her arms open to receiving this positivity. So when you open your heart chakra, you will receive the love that you want, the attention, the affection, the communication, the friendship back, the love relationship back, etc., etc. Yeah, again, what are you're wanting things to be resolved, but what are you holding on to that is stopping you from getting that? Okay, shift your mindset, shift your energy, and you will see changes. Yeah, definitely. Spirit is saying your destiny, what happens next, what happens next is up to you. You're the one wearing the dice. You're rolling the dice. Okay? You can have your person coming in, apologizing, contacting you, making things up with you here. So they are definitely wanting to. But if you're waiting for the changes to come from them, but you're in the energy of that lower energy, you're not going to see it happen just yet, Spirit is saying. So when you start to shift back to the loving, light-hearted energy, the playful energy within yourself, the positive thoughts, you will see things shift. May not be straight away, but there's always movement behind the scenes, even if it's not immediate. Okay, let's look at the action on both sides. So action from the person. Yes, again, the throat chakra, so they're definitely wanting to talk to you. They're definitely wanting to sort things out. And the door to personal healing and happiness. So basically, they're wanting to open that door for for the two of you to be happy together. Have that happy relationship, friendship. Oh, definitely wanting to give you that emotional security there. And they're very much thinking about you here. Very much thinking about you. Your person that you have in mind is definitely thinking about you. Oh, sorry, let's look at the action that Spirit wants you to take. Yes, again, putting yourself first. Okay, taking them off the pedestal, seeing yourself as beautiful, as attractive. Of course they want to be with me. Why wouldn't they be? I'm the love of their life, or I'm the best friend they've ever had, or I'm an amazing daughter, amazing son, whatever. Okay, seeing yourself as deserving, worthy of everything that you want, because you can have what you want, Spirit is saying. Putting yourself up instead of putting yourself down, they just said to me. It's definitely sort of the second chakra, the second chakra, your sacral chakra, okay, is all to do with your emotions. So getting them in balance. Feeling more balanced, feeling more centered, feeling more peaceful, coming in with loving energy rather than the other energy. Yeah, and also grounding yourself with your base chakra there as well. So definitely seeing, bringing in that loving energy as well of that caring connection. So let's just look at the outcome. The Lovers. So again, whether it's family member or friend, but the doves on this card signify that things will definitely need to be more peaceful between you if you want things to change. Okay, it has to come from both sides, Spirit is saying, but being more peaceful. If they come back in and it all goes back to how it was before, well, things fell apart last time, so it will probably fall apart again if there aren't changes made on both sides. Spirit is saying it's not just a one-way ticket. You might feel, you know, we all like to blame everybody else, no matter what. And Spirit is saying, you know, come from loving energy. Unconditional love means it has no conditions. It has no selfishness or demands. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So let go of the attachment to the outcome. Come back to yourself. Start feeling good about yourself. Start giving loving thoughts to that person, because we're all connected by energy. We're all connected by thought transmission. Okay, so start coming in with that loving thoughts instead of the thoughts that are keeping them away or making you feel down. I'm trying to be very general. So again, you know, if you do want your own reading, feel free to book me for a reading. Details are in the description box. Yeah. Once your energy is shifted, it will shift their energy. Okay, and they will be guided back to you. And the two of you can have a more stable, solid, longer lasting relationship. So I hope this has helped you, my lovelies. Love and light.